Hey all, welcome back. It's Laura here. God, it's been a while, hadn't it? Alright, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna tell y'all what I've been up to since I've been gone. As you can see, I've been playing this game, Tears of the Kingdom, and I've been having some fun with it, but to be honest, it just didn't quite capture me the same way Breath of the Wild did. I was really disappointed in the map, it being the same map. I mean, with the exception of the Sky Islands and the underground part, but even the underground part, it's still the same map. It's just inverted. So where you have mountains up here in the mainland, you're going to have that exact same thing as a valley in the underground. So I don't know, just overall, all in all, very disappointed. I kind of got a ways into the game, didn't really finish it. So anyway, what am I doing right now? I'm building a rocket ship. This is going to be fun. So, you see I've got 5 fans connected there, all in unison. We're going to put a control stick on the top. We're going to break out 3 batteries, extra large. We're going to start plugging them in. And you want to find that snap point that's right smack dab in the middle there, so they're all centered. We're just going to keep on going down the line here. So it's going to wobble a little bit, but that's okay, because as soon as you fire it up, it'll straighten itself out. You might be wondering, well, how's it going to stand up? Stand by. So we're going to place these rockets. Again, we're going to find those snap points. We're going to use that very last fan there, northeast, south, and west points. And this might be a little tricky. I might have to move that other fan, or rocket. Okay, we're looking for that snap point. There it is. And last but not least, okay, we're going to stand that bad boy up. And as you can see, it's doing that wobble thing I told you about. It shouldn't fall over, but, you know, sometimes it will. Alright, now we're going to get on top of this thing. Now be careful, if you're too close to your rocket, your weapon's going to hit the rocket, and then you're going to stand here while it takes off without you. And that's a great time. So make sure you are far enough away. Okay, landing is a little tricky because it's moving around on you. But once you're on it, and you can take off, and you can see it becomes very rigid. It's not wobbling around anymore. Stage 1 complete. I wonder what Elon Musk would say about this. Alright, so anyway, God, what have I been up to these last 5 years? I know, right? Guys, I am so sorry that I did a walkthrough. I got a good ways through it, and then I just dropped off the face of the earth. Without getting into too much detail, I actually had some medical stuff going on that was being caused by an underlying condition or two, actually. Once those things got addressed, then all the other stuff started falling in line. The problem was it was a years-long process before things were figured out, and then the Lord's healing is very great, but it's time-consuming, so that took some years to really recover. So anyway, I had, I don't know, 30, 40, I don't know, 75 maybe different profiles of different games I had. Okay, as you can see, one of those stages just fell off, and there it goes. Eat your heart out, Elon Musk. And those fans are reusable. Anyway, I wonder what he'd think about my design. So as you can see, we're getting hecka high up here. Wow, yeah, we're up with the islands already. So one thing I want to point out about this rocket design is we started from ground level. This was sea level. We didn't try to get off an island here and already get a head start. This was from the ground. So as you can see, I'm wearing that super suit that gives you the, what is that called? The energy up, and I got full strength on that. So that's why I'm able to get as high as I can, because that's consuming a lot less power than it would otherwise. I have tried this before with just wearing another suit, like I think I had the stealth suit on. I didn't quite make it to space. Oh, that's right. We're going to space. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, we'll be getting up here. So, anyway, I'm great now. Health has recovered. Immune system's back on par. And I logged back into those 75 different profiles I had of Zelda games between my Nintendo Switch and my, there goes another stage, by the way, and between my Wii U, and I couldn't figure out where I left off. I had all these profiles, all these different games. I went through them all about 3 times. I have no idea what game I was playing when I was actually doing the walkthrough, so I'm really sorry, guys. I might have, been looking right at it and not known. But long story short, I can't pick back up where I left off because either the game got deleted, maybe one of the kids wanted to play their own game and saved over mine. So I can't exactly finish that walkthrough now at this point. That being said, I can either redo the Breath of the Wild walkthrough, or I can do a different game. There's actually quite a few games I've been playing these past 5 years while I've been recovering. Tears of the Kingdom I've obviously put a little bit of time into, but again, I'm just really not that into it. So before I just jump into a Tears of the Kingdom walkthrough, I wanted to give you all the option, Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. If we don't want to do any of those, other games I've been playing on a different console, Skyrim. That's actually available on the Switch too, by the way. But gosh, I've been putting a lot of time into Skyrim. It's been a lot of fun. It's like, honestly, it's kind of like Breath of the Wild, just on steroids. There's a lot more to the game, much bigger map, and it's a little more adult. There's going to be a little bit of gore and kind of dark themes at times, which I didn't particularly care for, but man, the exploration and just, it was a fun game. So I can do a Skyrim walkthrough. On the Xbox now, games I've played that I know well enough to do a walkthrough for: No Man's Sky, Fallout 4, Subnautica, the first one, didn't care for the second one, Cyberpunk 2077, and Hogwart's Legacy. On that note, folks, I gotta tell you, Hogwarts Legacy was about the closest I've ever seen a game on the Xbox come to a Zelda game. The exploring, the farming, the crafting, the exploring, the puzzles. Yes, puzzles especially. And increasing your inventory. You have to do all these little puzzles throughout the land, kind of like Korok Seeds in Zelda. Anyway, just long story short, it's probably the closest to a Zelda game you can get on the Xbox, as far as I've been able to tell. Second best would be that Skyrim. Anyway, yeah, so I'll tell you what, I'll put in the comments different games that I'd like to do walkthroughs through. I will let you guys vote on those. See, look at that. We hit space. You can't go any farther. That really... I want to go to space! Or at least give me some kind of a graphic that shows, Link up there suffocating. I don't know. But man, that was an accomplishment getting that high, let me tell you. That was probably like 300 hours into gameplay I figured out how to get up there. So anyway, you know what? Let's see if all of our fans survived. I'm just curious. This is where we took off from. A little slightly over. So yeah, anyway, I will post, and pin comments for each game, and that way you guys can vote, thumbs up, thumbs down, yes or no, depending on the game, which one you do or don't want to see me do a walkthrough for. One little caveat on Skyrim: I have learned how to play that game without glitches. And for all of you who have ever played Skyrim, know the quests will hard break, you're stuck. In order to fix it, you'd have to go back like 50 freaking save points, and nobody wants to do that. But I've actually figured out what causes these glitches and how to play the game without those issues. However, it is a very long game, so it would be quite a long walkthrough. But wow, it's fun. And it's visually stunning. So is Hogwarts. Subnautica, very visually stunning. So again, just please vote by clicking the thumbs up, thumbs down on those comments. And we'll go from there. And I don't see the fans, by the way. That's kind of what I came here for. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Look, I've been playing other games. I forget how to do things like sprint. Okay, well... Normally they're reusable, so I guess Elon's got one up on me right now. Anyway, folks, good catching up. I'm sorry for just bailing on you, but to be honest, I hit my limit there with stuff, and I didn't really think this channel was going to go anywhere anyway. I was really just doing the videos to kind of push information out because I was frustrated. I couldn't, I wasn't able to find some of this stuff out via the internet, so I just figured, well, if you want it done right, do it yourself. And, like I said, I really didn't think the channel was going to take off, but wow. Comment after comment, you guys have just been overwhelming, heartwarming. You guys, thank you so much for sticking with. I know the video quality was absolutely atrocious. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know how you did it, to be honest. Like, I was watching some of my old videos, and I'm like, wow, this is really hard to watch. But y'all did it anyway. You stuck with me. You subbed. You put the time in. And I'm also sorry about the ads. I really never intended on doing the ads, but in order to do this properly and get good video quality, I had to purchase some hardware, and yeah, I didn't have the means to do that. So it all went on credit. In order to pay it off, I had to put the ads on. So I'll probably keep the ads running indefinitely, I guess, just so I can make sure I get some of the stuff paid back. And if it really takes off from there, I might just do this full time and have a lot of fun with you guys and do all the walkthroughs I can, and this would basically become my primary job. Anyway, again, guys, please vote, cast your votes, and we'll have a lot of fun with whatever y'all pick, I'm sure. Alright, guys, thanks again for all your comments, all the feedback. Thank you so much for all the love. In spite of the terrible video quality, you made it pretty clear you wanted me back and you wanted me to do more videos, so here I am, and let's have some fun. In the meantime, have fun with that. Maybe you can build some rockets of your own. Oh, on that note, make sure there's 5 fans on the top of your rocket. If there's 4, the batteries are going to despawn in reverse order, and you're not going to get that far. I don't know why, but when you do 5, all is right. All right, folks, now I'm going to go ahead and cut video. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks again for everything, and we'll be hearing from you soon. Peace.